Hey guys, Roberto here in my backyard. It's been a while since I did a little video. I think about 2 weeks, pushing 3 weeks. I've been happily busy working at regarding the healthcare world, and of course my photo shoot, which is always fantastic when it happens. Anyway, well, in this video, it's going to be a little bit of a short one. I'm going to do a little bit of a gun review, and this gun is very sentimental to me because this gun actually used to be my mom's, and that is the Smith & Wesson 38 Special short nose or snub nose. There's nothing in it. This gun, like I said, was my mom's. I don't know the full story if she truly did carry it or not. I do know this. When my dad was stationed in Honduras back in 1981 and started working for the embassy, they always had parties and this and that and what have you not. Well, a few times the embassy got bombarded by the militia, guerrillas and what have you not. And our house actually became HQ for several times. Now, one of the moments that occurred was, I remember my dad, well, not remember, I was only a baby in 82. Sorry, there's a bug on the camera, so I was a little bit distracted what's going to happen there. So in 82, when I was adopted by them, again, like I mentioned, the embassy got bombarded a few times by the guerrilla warfare, and our house became HQ. My dad would say to my mom, take you and our son and go somewhere else, and my mom said, no, I'm staying here. Now, the house that we lived on was like on a really high hill, so the guerrilla warfare could have climbed up and entered in my baby room. Actually, my mom had her 38 Special fully loaded and locked back or cocked back and ready to blow anybody's head off if they entered my room. Apparently she was kneeled down or crouched down for over 12 hours just in case if anything would have happened. So yeah, my mom was ready to defend her home and me. So a little thing about this gun. Again, it's really cut and dry. It's quote unquote a 6-shooter. No, I'm sorry, a 5-shooter. It only has 5 rounds. The trigger pull on this, very heavy. Very, very, very heavy. Yeah, it has to be well over 10 pounds pull, if that. I mean, you really got to put some oomph into it. Now, but here's the best part. Hammer, you already see it go back. Barely. It fires. The term hair trigger, right here for you. Cocked back. Barely touched it and went off. So, I got 5 rounds right here. Have a couple shots. Now, I remember finding this gun many, many years ago while my mom was still alive. But unfortunately, when she passed away about 11 years ago, she never actually got to see it shoot again. I will say the ergos on this is interesting too. So let me get these 5 rounds in. I'm going to do a couple pulling the trigger and then with the hammer back. Now with the hammer back. Fantastic. Now, I'm actually going to switch this way. Here's the little release button. Pop out the cylinder. And then you got the little thing to push up. Boom. Push down. It feels like a little cannon coming out of my hand when I shoot this thing. It is really fascinating, I guess because of the short barrel. But the ergos on this is okay. I wish when I grab the gun, boom, my pinky hangs a little bit. Oh, and this is all steel. So there's weight to this, unlike all my other guns. This might be the heaviest gun in my collection. So yeah. Just put a few more rounds in this little bad boy. Oh, and this is the holster too. This is the original holster my mom had that came with it many years ago, and it still holds up very well. Again, you can see the only drawback about this gun, if you are in a dire situation, you better make sure you're hitting those targets, because there's only 5 rounds in this. But again, you know, 38 special, that's still going to do a hell of a lot of damage. Let's see how it is, you know, me pulling the trigger a little bit faster. That's it. 5 rounds goes really fast. So you really need to practice your aim on this. Take your time. Again, slide, open slide, and then just push the little thing out, and boom. It's like a little broom. Swoop them out. The sights on this. Another little bit of drawback. I mean, the sights, for its time, I mean, it's, you gotta think of it, this is meant for concealment, and preferably for ideally women, or, you know, sometimes even guys, but primarily this was aimed for women at the time, because they could put it on their purse, little handbags, what have you not. Guys would later on use this for the side shoulder, or yeah, side, underneath the armpit in a sense. But the sights really, I mean, you really gotta make sure everything's kind of lined up. It's kind of tricky in there. Alright, let's see if I can do a few headshots with this. This one I'm going to take my time a little bit. I'm going to just pull the trigger back. Oh. I've actually carried this gun with me before. To short runs, like let's say if I went to Publix for a few moments, something like that, easy, fast, like I did carry this. So this is going to be with the hammer back now. Oh, that's it. Sometimes I forget again. But obviously, if you do by hammer, pull hammer, and pull the trigger, the double action, it's you're definitely getting more accuracy. If you do rapid fire, I'm hitting target, I'm hitting center mass, but it's a little bit kind of sporadic, you could say. I only got 3 in my pocket. 3 left. I know I got a few more in the box. Actually, what I'm going to do differently, actually, now that I thought about it, I'm not going to put all these in the same row. So what I did was I put 1 bullet skipped and 2 bullets. So I'm going to give it just pop it in. So I'm just going to go in rotation with the trigger. Nope. Yep. Again, that's one thing about this revolver. You can pull the trigger and the cylinder will still cycle. So out these 3. So again, like I said, this has a very sentimental value to me because it's my mom's, or was my mom's. I just wish she was still alive to see this little gun in action. But yes, and like I said, it feels like a little cannon, and I like it. Do I still carry it from time to time? Yeah, a little bit. Like I said, if I'm going to Publix or something like that, something very quick and easy up, down the road, back and forth, usually I'll just wear it in my bug bite, which I'll probably use that for another video. regarding the bug bite that I have. And yeah, but would I carry this with me if I go out somewhere for an extended period of times? No, absolutely not, unfortunately. Because again, God forbid, if you're ever in a dire situation, you only have 5 rounds. Again, 5 rounds go really fast, and you better hope that your accuracy is very well. There is a little bit of kickback on this, but again, nothing too surprising because, like I said, since it's a short nose. Well guys, that is it. Again, something kind of simple, something kind of easy. And, oh yeah, don't forget, please, don't forget to subscribe, comment, and like these videos. It helps a lot regarding anything 2A. Alright guys, 2A all the way.